Are you patient enough to hold a coin for 10 years without selling? It's a question that might make some crypto enthusiasts break out in a cold sweat. But what if I told you that this seemingly impossible feat could be the key to unlocking life-changing wealth? Picture this. It's 2013, and a curious investor named Sarah decides to take a chance on this new digital currency called Bitcoin. She's heard whispers about its potential, but most people around her think it's just a passing fad. Sarah, however, has a different plan. She buys a modest amount of Bitcoin and makes a pact with herself. She won't touch it for 10 years, no matter what happens. Fast forward to 2023, and Sarah's friends are scrolling through their social media feeds, filled with memes about the latest crypto tech. They're laughing nervously, trying to hide the pain of their recent losses. But Sarah? She's sitting back, sipping her coffee with a knowing smile. Her Bitcoin investment has grown beyond her wildest dreams, and she hasn't lost a wink of sleep over the market's ups and downs. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about all the FOMO, the temptation to sell when prices skyrocket? Well, my friend, Sarah had a secret weapon: patience. She understood that in the world of crypto, time in the market is more important than market timing. While others were frantically buying high and selling low, Sarah was channeling her inner Zen master, letting her investment grow like a well-tended garden. But Sarah's story isn't just about making money. It's about believing in something bigger than yourself. You see, Sarah didn't just see Bitcoin as a get-rich-quick scheme. She saw it as a revolutionary technology that could change the way we think about money and financial freedom. Every time she was tempted to sell, she reminded herself of why she invested in the first place: to be part of a movement that could shape the future. Now, I'm not saying you should go all in on crypto and forget about it for a decade. That would be like telling you to put all your eggs in one basket and then bury that basket in your backyard. But Sarah's story teaches us a valuable lesson. Sometimes, the best investment strategy is to think long-term and believe in the technology trends that are shaping our world. Imagine if you had invested in Amazon or Apple in their early days and held on to those stocks for 10 years. You'd be sipping piña coladas on your private island right now, wouldn't you? Well, the crypto world might offer similar opportunities for those who are willing to weather the storms and keep their eyes on the horizon. But here's the thing. Holding for 10 years isn't just about gritting your teeth and white-knuckling through the market volatility. It's about educating yourself, staying informed, and constantly reassessing your investment thesis. Sarah didn't just buy Bitcoin and forget about it. She followed its development, understood its challenges, and remained convinced of its potential even when others lost faith. And let's be real. Holding for 10 years in the crypto world is like dog years. It feels much longer. You'll see friends getting crypto rich overnight. You'll witness spectacular crashes that make your stomach churn, and you'll probably question your sanity more than once. But remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and the strongest hands in crypto are forged through patience and perseverance. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but what if I pick the wrong coin? What if I'm holding on to the next BitConnect for 10 years? Valid concerns, my friend. That's why it's crucial to do your research, diversify your portfolio, and only invest what you can afford to lose. Think of it like planting a garden. You don't put all your hopes on a single seed, do you? You plant a variety, tend to them carefully, and see which ones flourish over time. But here's the beautiful thing about taking a long-term perspective. It frees you from the day-to-day stress of price fluctuations. Instead of obsessively checking your portfolio every 5 minutes, you can focus on living your life, pursuing your passions, and maybe even contributing to the development of the projects you believe in. Who knows, your 10-year hold might not just make you wealthy, but also part of something truly world-changing. And let's not forget the power of compound growth. In the traditional finance world, compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world. In the crypto space, where gains can be exponential, the power of compounding over a decade can lead to truly mind-boggling results. It's like planting a tiny acorn and coming back 10 years later to find a mighty oak tree. But perhaps the most valuable aspect of holding for 10 years is the perspective it gives you. You'll learn to see beyond the hype cycles, to understand the difference between true innovation and empty promises. You'll develop a sense of calm in the face of market turbulence that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. And who knows, you might even inspire others to take a more thoughtful, long-term approach to their investments. Of course, the crypto landscape is likely to look very different 10 years from now. Some of today's top coins might be distant memories, while others we haven't even heard of yet could be dominating the market. That's why it's important to stay curious, keep learning, and be willing to adapt your strategy as the technology evolves. The key is to invest in the underlying trends and technologies, not just the hype of the moment. So, as we wrap up this little thought experiment, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. Which coin do you think is worth holding for 10 years? What project has the potential to not just survive, but thrive over the next decade? Is it Bitcoin, with its first-mover advantage and growing institutional adoption? Ethereum, with its smart contract capabilities and vibrant ecosystem? Or perhaps it's a newer project that's tackling a real-world problem in a unique way. Whatever your choice, remember Sarah's story. Remember that in the world of crypto, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a superpower. So, are you ready to embrace your inner hodler and embark on a 10-year journey? Who knows? A decade from now, you might be the one sipping coffee with a knowing smile, while others wonder how they missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your long-term crypto strategy? And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because in the world of crypto, you never know when the next big opportunity might come knocking. Until next time, stay curious, stay patient, and may your bags be heavy and your gains be plentiful.